Hello guys, welcome back again. This is Suresh from Automation channel. While finding a different locators in the web page, for example, this is a web page. So to find any web locators into this web page, you will take some time to load or get those. Or if you are not relying on any tool, then you manually go and open the dev tools. Like in this case, you just click here and inspect it, and you will go into this and you will write an XPath, right? This is how you do write some XPaths. So this is the one way, and another way is the tool which you have or you're using or you may wanted to use, which is a SelectorSub tool, so which is installed in my system. So if I go there and I open the SelectorSub, then here I need to find the which locator I need to use. So this will take some manual effort. Like it's not just straight away or a straight point to get the XPath. You have to open 2, 3 steps you have to follow to open this and get the XPath, and you have to load in your automation. So every time you do this operation in an entire day, you will need to find 100 locators as part of automation script. So every time you do this options, it will take more time to get all the locators, right? So this option which I am telling, which will help you to get XPath in just a second. It's like a flash XPaths, right? Which will be useful for your automation. So this is again using a SelectorSubs tool only. For example, I wanted to find an XPath or locator for this. So you have different locators. So all locators will be available with the SelectorSubs tool. For example, I wanted to write XPath for this search, and I don't want to do this manual operations where I will inspect and or I will open SelectorSubs tool in the inspector dev tools. So the quick way is you go here locator and right click, and you see this SelectorSubs tool here. So when you install this tool, you will see or you will get this options to load up ID, a name, a relative XPath, and you have relative CSS selectors, JS path, and these are all the locators. For example, if you wanted to find the relative XPath, so I just found a relative XPath. I wanted to show you how you can know, see that. So for example, I wanted to. So this is how it will look like. So the same thing you will write as part of your locators, right? Selectors locators, which is in form of relative XPath. For example, you wanted to again right click and get a different locator. This time I don't want relative XPath. Instead of that, I want name. So for the name, you can do like this. So these are the simple ways that you can quickly get XPath. It just took me just 1 second, right? Just right click and go here and find which XPath is needed. And this is one more advantage where whenever you're working with on options or drop downs, this will help you a lot. And another option with the pro version is when you have a pro version and you don't know what are the options available in the pro version. So there is an advantage in the pro version when compared to the normal SelectorSub tool. So this pro version will give you more flexibility to see whether which locator you are seeing or what is the syntax of that locator in just a fraction of seconds. Like I wanted to do the same operation with the pro version. So this is a pro version, and in case if you can see, this is the bottom. So I wanted to copy ID. So ID, it gives a name or a value which is in the ID. You can directly see here, this is the name which is given by ID. The same thing, if I wanted to do the same thing for name, it will give you the quick name or what is the name available for it, and also relative XPath, also relative CSS selectors and JS path and absolute path. So in this SelectorSub normal tool, you can only see what are available selectors you have, and you can just copy and do it, paste it in your automation. But with the pro version, you have an advantage where you can see which locator it is showing, and you may be interested to select that to ID and go further, or you don't want to do that and you wanted to take another thing which is with a name or relative XPath. So like this, you can play around with this tool, and it just took me a fraction of seconds to get that locators, and I don't need to call again this inspect mode and do all this extra stuff. So useful information, right? So this is how you can play around with the SelectorSubs tool. And this info would help you to get locators very sooner, and you can perform more automation scripts. And also there is a free access to this tool, so utilize that. So there is an advantage of first 100 users can get a free account access with then tutorials which is created by SelectorSub. So do check out those links. I will provide those links in the description box. If you have any questions, queries, you can share in my comment section. I will be out. And if the session is helpful for you, do post a like and share with a colleague.